Good afternoon, my beauties, from Disney's Hollywood Studios, where after a whole week into the new year, we are still being greeted by some of the most disgusting guest crowds since COVID. That's kind of crazy. In this vlog, I kind of want to answer the question of, is it really possible to evade crowds like this? Now, being someone who has visited the Disney parks for almost 20 years now, think about that. I do know the answer to that question, but for the sake of entertainment, we're going to act like I don't and find out why. Now, as always, if y'all enjoyed today's vlog, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Now, obviously, we are inside the park. It looks like a decent amount of people are leaving, given that park hopping has since started just a few short minutes ago. So I guess let's go have some fun. I should mention too, it is quite the sunny afternoon here in Central Florida, which for me is nice. For the camera, it's not. I should mention too that because today is the last day of marathon weekend, everyone, and I mean everyone, is going to try to be at the parks as much as possible. Now, while sure, the main hub doesn't really look that busy, just given how many people are walking in and out of the respective lands, it's bad. Like right now, Mickey and Minnie's is posting an hour, which isn't really too bad. That's about the average wait for this ride on either a good or a bad day. I did get a return time for it, so we will be coming back to that later. But again, it's just a matter of how do we really evade these crowds? Now, in terms of avoiding these crowds, you only really have two options, and those two options being either Star Tours or Muppet Vision. And even then, those aren't really the best options, just given how low those wait times have been just within the last few years alone. I mean, I've never seen Star Tours go past 15 minutes, at least since COVID. There's not really much going on here. Yes, it's busy, but that's just from the people either coming out of Galaxy's Edge or coming out of Muppet Vision. All the construction, especially in terms of whatever this monstrosity could be, no one has a clue, not even myself. I don't really want to think about what it could be. Some people are saying this, some people are saying that. I don't really know at this point. Now, coming into Galaxy's Edge, this is one of those weird, funky areas in terms of you don't really know whether or not it is going to be busy, because while sure, the rides in this area are always going to be busy, there are times, and you guys have seen it in my vlogs, to where the land itself, everything but the rides, is essentially dead. Today, that doesn't really seem to be the case. It seems like every single inch of this area is packed. Now, this is going to be probably the dorkiest thing I'll have said in this entire vlog, but to me, this is one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen in Galaxy's Edge, and it's the fact that Smugglers Run is just as busy, if not busier, than rides. Normally, they're separated by about like maybe 20, 30 minutes at most, but I think this is one of the biggest key indicators as to how busy this area is. And at the end of the day, the only real quiet area is the area around Kylo Ren's ship. But also, total side note, it's the fact that there are people actually waiting in line for the milk stand, because that's something that I pressed about a lot in past vlogs, the fact that the milk stand was always dead. And I don't really know why, because while I haven't had the milk in maybe a year at this point, it's been a while, I probably should get some to celebrate the new year, but I don't really know. Point is, I think that's another indicator as to how busy this area is. Now, Toy Story Land is honestly just one of those areas that is always busy regardless of the time of day, so if you do not like crowds, definitely try your best to avoid this area till at least nighttime, and that's even if the rides happen to drop in wait times, which most of the times they rarely do, at least Slinky doesn't. Toy Story Mania is kind of iffy. Normally later on in the night, that ride will go down to at least 20 to 25 minutes, but on a day like this, I don't really see that happening. And the reason for that, the reason why this area is just always busy, is simply due to the fact that these rides cannot hold enough people to offset the amount of people going in and out of this area. So while I do love Toy Story as much as the next guy, yeah, I certainly don't love a busy Toy Story Land. But something that I do highly recommend, even though I still have yet to go there, is Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. Now, this is probably the literal latest announcement I've ever made, but it is definitely one of the most exciting. After over 4 years, yeah, over 4 years, think about that, Voyage of the Little Mermaid will be returning. As of right now, the official announcement is fall 2024, but given Disney standards, that's probably going to mean anywhere between maybe September, maybe even early December. Now, in terms of what is necessarily returning, we don't really know. We don't really know if it's going to be the same show. We don't know if it's going to be different. The only thing I could probably guarantee is that there are going to be updated effects, which is always a plus. The only thing for me is just having to clean that entire building, because yeah, this building has not been in use since COVID. Think about that. But it'll definitely be nice seeing people walking in and out of this building after 4+ years. Honestly, at the end of the day, it'll just be nice seeing that area finally be truly occupied, because the only real thing they have over there is meet and greets. You have the Disney Junior meet and greets as well as the meet and greets inside of Launch Bay. You remember how I was talking about Star Tours earlier? Well, given that Mickey and Minnie's just went down all while having a return time, and because Star Tours is the shortest wait, honestly, why not?
You know I can't fight this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot. Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen them?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy. Oh dear.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast them!
Shields up, R2! Where are we going? R2, don't you dare make the jump to light speed! Where are we now? The Wookiee planet! Imperial troopers, what are they doing here? I'm afraid you're not really allowed to be there. Not this way, R2! I'm sorry! The transmission. Now what?
I am Princess Leia of Alderaan. We've placed a rebel spy vital to the survival of the rebellion into your star speeder. You must see them safely delivered to the coordinates I'm transmitting to your R2 unit. This is our most desperate hour. Help me start tours. You're my only hope.
Only hope. What do you mean we'll be making a slight detour? I wasn't programmed for this. Burst droids! Got to get them off before they rip us apart! Pull up! R2, pull up! Well done, R2! Look, R2, a platform! Let's land there! Thank the Maker!
It's not choice. I trust our colleague is safe.
Safe? Have you any idea what we've been through?
We're on your deck, Captain.
Captain? Glad to be of service.
Now normally I don't really recommend stepping through lighting lane as soon as a ride reopens from a downtime, but because we kind of do have to kill some time before our next return time becomes available, we might as well.
Hi, Goofy! Tell me, beautiful day for a picnic. Yep, we're off to the park. See y'all there.
Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how. If there's any trouble.
Well, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train?
What?
Excuse me, you there.
I told you.
I'm helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive.
Goofy, you just blew a giant hole in the wall.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
Sure you take good care of our friend.
What is possibly go wrong?
Oh no! I must have hit that track switch. Wait, this is all my fault.
stations. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent! You're all waltzing so beautifully together. Now, let's color! Ha! Da 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 da! Da 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 da
Well, that concludes my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park. And thanks for sticking with me. Hey, picnickers, told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Nothing can stop us now. I knew somehow that we would finally make it.
Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I have not done Toy Story Mania in months. Am I as rusty as could be? Yes. Am I going to aim for 300K plus? Of course I am. Am I going to get 300K plus? Probably not.
Oh boy, I did terrible. I mean, it could be worse, but seriously. I mean, yeah, I did get best this hour.
Now, I've said it plenty of times before, this is the main reason as to why Toy Story Mania needs a serious refurb after over 15 years. My shooter seemed to have a mind of its own. It would stop moving, the movement would essentially dampen at any given point. My shooting was not registering half the time. I mean, am I still impressed with my score? Yeah, to an extent, but if everything went smoothly, I probably could have broke 370. At the end of the day, Disney, if y'all are somehow watching this video, please, please, please give us what we want and refurbish Toy Story. Honestly, hot take. I'd say another decent way to avoid the crowds, at least here at Hollywood Studios, just to enjoy the simulators. I know that's not what anyone really wants to do, not even myself, but hey, someone's got to do it. But really quickly, as we make our way through the line, I'm going to spit some of the truest facts known to man, really to answer the question of why Star Tours is never busy. Well, it is simply because of Galaxy's Edge. Ever since this area opened, Star Tours has been basically dead. No one really wants to do that. If anyone wants to choose a simulator, they're gonna choose Smugglers Run over Star Tours any day. And it's not to say that Star Tours is a bad ride, because it's not. Star Tours is an absolute classic, not just for Hollywood Studios, but for the Disney parks in general. But again, if most people had to choose, they would choose this. And honestly, I think I would too.
A brand new flight crew. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. All right, into the cockpit. I hope you are ready, my friends, but to be sure, I will be coming along with you. Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right, pull back on the stick to fly up and push forward to fly down. Weapons are online.
I'm pushing.
Now let's go get that coaxium. Right, pilot, make the jump to light speed. Yes, keep shooting! Shoot the cargo free! Left pilot, brakes! Ow! Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay. Anyone worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Coaxium. You see, just as I promised. And now we want man. Resistance has within. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Get behind the train. Pilots, into the center. Gunship! Oh, now that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. We made it! I don't believe it, but we made it! Now, let's get out! Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieved 1 container of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut, minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon, is, hey, not bad.
You know, now that I think about it, I think I can understand why I'm always a pilot, except for that time, and that's simply because I'm actually a good pilot. And so is Nakai, by the way. Which, by the way, I'm still keeping count as to how many times I've not been a pilot. That is either number 5 or number 6.
You know, now that I think about it,
I think a good New Year's resolution is to start filming more merch.
oh my goodness, it is so busy in here. Okay, we're gonna go over here, maybe. Ooh. Okay, I like that. I mean, it's a lot, but can't never have too much, Mickey. See, they have it. Is this it? Oh, jeez, it's nearly sold out. Is that just a regular extra large? I wouldn't necessarily mind wearing an oversized shirt. I mean, it's $35. I mean, that's a normal price for a t-shirt. Also, check it out. They got a whole bunch of the weighted plushes in, but oh my goodness, it looks like weighted Stitch is already selling out. Oh, but look, they got weighted Eeyore. I mean, he's not his Christmas PJs, but he's still so cute. And coming over to the Wish side of things, I don't know if I really covered all this merch, but look, got a little Valentino magnetic pal thingy. This really just like clips to your bag or to your purse. He is really cute though. Check this out. I don't know why I haven't gotten it yet, but look, they got a shoulder star. Oh my goodness. I think he's like $25, $30. You know what? I don't care how much he costs because I need him. There is also the Jumbo Star plush, which I don't know if I ever filmed, but I did get one of these for Christmas, courtesy of Nakai and Allie. So yeah, if y'all are watching, and I know you are, probably with me in the room as well, thank you. Also, I love how the singular piece of Valentine's Day merch is a Stitch plush holding a heart saying, "You're cute." That is adorable. Now, in terms of our 2024 merch, all I'm really getting from it is neon. Bright, bold neon colors everywhere, and even the camera can't really pick it up that well, regardless of how much I change the exposure. It's cool. I love the colors, at least to an extent. At the same time, it's actually kind of loud. Like this jacket, for instance. This is literally my favorite shade of blue. Literally, to a T, my favorite shade. But again, just the other colors, yeah, they're just very loud. But also, I doubt many people are gonna notice that, but Figment! It also looks like the lounge flies are starting to go down in price, at least depending on the lounge fly, because this one right here is $78, which is one of the cheaper lounge flies that I've seen recently.
Well, my beauties, I think it is time we wrap up our little afternoon/evening. Mind you, it's only 6:18 p.m., but yeah, there's not really much to do. It is jam-packed. As much as I want to go on Rock and Roller Coaster, I really don't feel like waiting almost 3 hours for it. Also, my friends, i.e. my friends, the ones you guys know, are also making dinner, so I should probably make my way over there. Now, as always, if you all enjoyed today's vlog, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok for all the behind-the-scenes stuff in my life. Alrighty, my beauties, I love y'all. Take care, and I'll see y'all next time.